Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to ETSKI Tutorials. So, in this video, basically this is going to be the announcement and release video of Prototype Recoil. So, Prototype Recoil is basically a prototype of what my next project is going to be. As of right now, I can't really tell you exactly what I'm going to be doing with this project, but I can tell you that most likely it will be pretty awesome, and I will keep you guys updated and tell you as much as I can as soon as that information is more available and I can tell you guys more about it. But in the meantime, basically, I'm releasing this prototype. It's 10 levels long. The final level is a boss level, and it's really cool. I would highly recommend you pushing through the game because it is pretty difficult, but I sort of wanted it to be difficult. But anyways, I will let you guys play it and decide for yourselves. Also, at the end of this video, I'm going to do a screen recording of myself playing the whole game in case you don't have access to the computer or Unity web player, which, by the way, this game currently is running in the Unity web player. It has no artwork in it yet, so it is all about gameplay right now. It's all experimental gameplay. I kind of have like a pseudo game, 10-level game set up that's basically kind of designed just to experiment with new ideas and see how people react to these ideas so that later on I can build off of these ideas and that I will have a much better idea of how people are going to react and how people are going to play the game because I will have already seen a bunch of people play the game. That being said, it would be super awesome if you guys could do screen recordings and let's play videos of Prototype Recoil. That would help me out a ton because player feedback and play testing is really important in game development and would just help me out a ton to be able to watch many different people play this game. So if you want to be one of those people, if you like doing let's play videos, if you just think it would be cool to record yourself playing this game and then upload it to YouTube so that I could see it, that would be super awesome, and it would probably be in your best interest to stop this video now and go to the link in the description below and play and record the game, because I'm going to do a screen recording of this game right after this, and I think if you watch me play the game, it'll take away from the experience a little bit, because then you won't be figuring everything out yourself, because there is a lot of learning in this game, I think. So yeah, I don't know how much more there is to be said about this game, so why don't I go ahead and cut the video and go into screen recording and I'll just play through the game. But if you want to play through the game without watching me play it, definitely cut the video now and go check out the link in the description below. So yeah, I guess why don't I cut it and show you Prototype Recoil. Alright, so here we are inside of Prototype Recoil. So I am actually playing this in the standalone version. I think it runs a little bit better for screen recording. The web player, or the web player version will work with screen recording, but I think you just get a slightly better frames per second when you download the standalone. So just letting you guys know that you are going to have that option to download from etskitutorials.com. The links will be there. So yes, so you play as this little pill capsule guy, and you control with WSAD, and you have the mouse to control this aimer, and the camera kind of follows around where you are aiming, and you can zoom in and out with the mouse wheel. And yes, I guess these first couple levels are really just meant to teach you how you are able to move throughout this game. So as you can see, I just double jumped, and now I sprinted and double jumped, so you hold shift to sprint, and then you press E to pick up guns, and then yeah, so this is, I don't really have a name for any of the guns yet, but this one shoots 3-round bursts, and there's a whole bunch of things that you can edit on the guns. Like you can change the fire rate, you can change the pause between bursts, you can change how many bursts per click that you shoot, you can change it between full auto, you can change it to semi-auto, you can change it to burst, you can change the accuracy of the bullets, you can make the bullets explode, you can make the bullets zigzag, you can do a lot of different things with this particular engine. So yeah, now we're on this level, which is basically just supposed to kind of introduce you to just slightly bit more advanced combat, which still isn't really that advanced. Okay, now this level is meant to show you why the game is called Prototype Recoil. So as you can see, I'm not pressing WSAD, and then when I shoot, my guy moves backwards. So that also works with up and down. So as you can see, it flings me in the air a little bit. So that alone isn't enough to get me up there. And I also can't double jump up there. But the two of those combined is more than enough to give me a lot of lift and shoot me up to the places where I need to go, and I just died. Okay, let's try that again. So jump up here, shoot down. Actually, I can jump all the way down and then just fire a bunch of bullets at that guy, and cool. And then let's just kill this guy, and then we finish the level. Alright, let's continue on. So now we're in a slightly more advanced level. Now we have a green gun, and this gun is kind of like the orange gun, except it's slower but shoots a lot more bullets, and it spreads a lot more. And it doesn't have quite the same amount of range as the orange gun. And now we have the blue gun. And the blue gun is basically like a fire hose, and you can kind of use it to create a shield for yourself, like a safe zone, because you can touch the blue bullets and you can actually use the physics of the bullets to push back the enemy bullets. So if there's a lot of bullets being fired at you, you can just kind of create a shield around yourself to get close enough to the enemy to kill the enemy that way. So let's kind of do that exact theory here. I'm going to create a shield and just got rid of that guy. Cool, so now this level here is definitely one of my favorite levels. So as you can see, we have a big black square which is shooting occasionally, and sort of like a river, and it says don't worry, it's safe. So you jump in and let's then jump out of the river. Alright, and now I got the orange gun and shoot that guy up there. Alright, cool. Now what we need to do is we need to kill this big black square guy in order for this thing to drop. So you might think that you're going to want to get in here, but that's, well, I just died. But it is really, really hard to go backwards on that river. So there is actually another option. And let me wait a second so I can avoid his bullets. And it's also very easy to change the timings of how the enemies shoot their bullets. And let's jump up here real quick before he shoots again. And now I got a new gun. So as you can see, this gun goes through walls, and it still uses physics. You can see I can push other guns around, and I can also push enemy bullets, and I think I can push these bullets down here even. Yeah, as you can see, I can push these neutral bullets. I can push those around, and I can also use them to damage the enemy, as you can see. And now that he's dead, that thing dropped, and that's no longer being pushed up, and then we can proceed to the next level. So yeah, that I really enjoyed making that puzzle. And now we have a somewhat similar puzzle. So I put these little green blocks down here just to remind the player that anything that's that color you can move. So you might look at this and think, well, let's try pushing it with the new yellow gun, which is I kind of got inspired by lightning to make this gun. But now let's switch back to the orange gun, and as you can see, the orange gun has a lot more weight behind it. You can push it a lot quicker. So let's go ahead and push that and block that off, and now our path is clear. So let's go ahead and grab the yellow gun, because I think the yellow gun is really interesting for combat. It's really good for going around corners. It kind of like spreads and multiplies around corners. And yeah, so why don't I jump down here just to show you real quick that you cannot go down that. It's basically an elevator that is for the trip back, to make the trip back just a little bit faster. Whoop. And this is using the same physics as that river was earlier, just to show you kind of how versatile this engine can be. Alright, so far so good. This part's a little tricky. Not too hard if you know what you're doing. And the double jump, I think, adds a lot to the combat. It really gives you the ability to do a lot of moves where you like kind of like duck your way down and jump back. Alright, so now that we're all the way at the bottom, we have the purple gun. So now let's use the elevator and go back up to the top. Probably could use a little bit of work on that elevator. But now that I can shoot through walls, now I can get these protected enemies here. And now our path is clear. So, yes, I don't really know how much there is more to say about this level, but this next level is probably, I would consider it a challenge level. And it features the red gun, which I think is probably my favorite gun, just in the prototype. It's kind of like a flamethrower slash lava kind of gun. And it has a little bit of boost to it. It does kind of give you a good jetpack effect. Let's get these guys up here. And now I have a choice of 3 different guns. Then once I go up here, I have a choice of going left or going right. So I think I'm going to stick with the flamethrower, since I really just love the physics of the flamethrower. And you can use it to push back enemy bullets just like all of the other guns. I am going to... let's see. I guess actually I want to switch guns if I want to try going that way. So let's try this with... this is a tough call. I think I'm going to try the yellow gun. This might be a mistake. Let's see if I can pull this off with the yellow gun. Whoop. Yep, might have been a mistake. Yep, it was a mistake. Shouldn't have tried the yellow gun. Alright, let's try a different gun. So, actually, I'm gonna take the right path. I think I'm a little bit better at going down that path. I don't want to have you guys watch me die 20 times in a row. Whoa. Whoa, come on. Like I said, it's a pretty difficult game at the moment. But hopefully that is considered a good thing. That, at least for me personally, that has increased the longevity of this game. Like, me personally, just the game being a lot harder has made it a lot more fun to play. Oh, come on. I'm doing really bad. Alright. I'm gonna get it this time. I'm concentrating. I don't know if I can play a hardcore game and do commentary at the same time. Well, I mean, I did make this game. If I can't beat it, I don't know who could. Alright, there's one level after this. Hopefully that one I don't die so many multiple times on. Oh, come on, I want to get this guy. There we go. Alright. I think I'm going to switch to the blue water gun. I think that's going to be my best bet. Alright. So now I should be able to get that guy. And now I'm just going to flood this guy out. There we go. That worked pretty well. I still got my double jump. Sweet. I think I can make it. That double jump is really useful. Alright. I don't know... Okay. That's not so hard. And now the purple gun makes this spot really easy. Maybe there's a bit of a difficulty balance issue between going the left and right way. Maybe if in the final game I have an achievement system, you'll get an achievement for going the harder way. I don't know, who knows, we'll see what the final game is like. Alright, so here is the final level of Prototype Recoil. So now we have the new white gun, as you can see. And you can also see this crazy badass guy going on up here. So the white gun is essentially a jetpack. Alright. And I have the timings memorized of this guy. So basically you want to wait until you see those guys moving up and down start shooting a few bullets, because when they start shooting a few bullets, you know that they're about to shoot a gigantic wave of bullets. So let's see if I can kind of shoot some of these cannons before the other guys start shooting. And they started shooting, so let's get out of the way, because a lot of bullets are going to come. I'm pretty sure this level is going to lag on a lot of computers, but who knows? Maybe it won't lag too much on most computers, but I am looking at this level as kind of just a way of really seeing just how many rigid bodies I can get away with using, because as you can see, there is a ridiculous amount of rigid bodies going on. So yeah, I do expect there to be quite a bit of lag in this particular level, but who knows? We will see. Yes, got him. Now let me kill him real quick. Alright, and I just beat the game. Sweet. And here are the sort of credits. So yes, I guess this has been Prototype Recoil. So if you have played this game, definitely make sure you send me a video of yourself playing the game, or at least send me your thoughts on the game so I can get your feedback, so that once I do push this into the actual final project, it will be totally awesome, and I will have a game based on what you guys wanted to play. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. So yeah, I guess until my next episode, I'll see you guys later, and keep making games.